Welcome back, racers, to Grid once again, and part 3 of our Let's Play. Last time we were in the touring cars around some UK tracks, and this time we are in the touring car 2 with the Asia Open. Here we go, click on it, and we are going to go with the Ford Focus TC-2 to start off with, and here we go, around Okutama Grand Prix circuit, just a short one here, but we're going to jump onto the fast lap, the hot lap. What can we do? We're trying to set a good qualification time then, so we can start near the front. Obviously we are still on very hard. For those of you who don't know, we are playing this on a controller. Obviously playing with a steering wheel in chase cam would be absolutely blasphemous, but we are on the controller. There we go, first split. We are 2/10 down off of the leading time set by, oh, look at who it is again, Giuseppe Romano, a familiar name from the first round of races. So we know what we can expect from him, very fast AI driver, as we do drop another 3/10, one corner to go, coming to the start-finish straight. Can we keep it together? Just dipping a toe or a wheel onto that gravel, actually missing a gear as well, and coming across the line in 7th position. So a little bit of work to do in the race then. What can we do?
Get back to that shortly because it's time to get started.
Here we go then, starting in 7th. We're behind our teammate there, Nick Whittle, over on the left. Hopefully he can have a good race as well. And in front of Sergio Alvarez into T1. Then what are we going to do? Are we going to throw it up the inside of our teammate? Yes, we are. Come on, Nick. Out the way. Let us through, buddy. Nope. Team orders have obviously not gone through to his headset, but we'll sit behind him in 7th position, coming through this fast left-hander here, just actually into the back of Nick. Oh, sorry, Nick, but I'm going to blame that on you for not letting me through. Team orders and all that. You disregarded my wants and my needs, and there was contact. I'm going to blame it on you, Nick. I'm going to blame. And there's one car that's rolling. Who is that? That's Davy. Oh, Davy rolling. That is his race well and truly over. We send it up the inside of Nick, and finishing out the lap with the 2-place gain, and looking for a couple more going into turn 1 once again. And that is going to be us up the inside of old Benjamin Webb there, which gives us 3rd place in that podium position, and that is how the race is going to finish. Nothing else really happens. We get that 3rd position. Nice bit of credits there as well. Teammate earnings. Oh, go on, teammate. Getting us a little bit of credits there as well. And we move on to the 2nd race, Zhejiang circuit. I know I pronounced that incorrectly. I'm sorry for all of the native speakers that I just offended there. But a very tricky, very technical little circuit this. I'm not sure if there's a bigger layout, but all I know is this layout here. Very tight section here. As we come over the first split, we are 1.1 seconds down. Okay, that is not good. I'm not good at these slower corners. This is the section that I really excel at. As we come through those kind of sweeping S's and come down to the 2nd split, you're going to see that we have really dismantled that gap down to 0.3 of a second. But once again, struggling around that final slow corner, so not a great first split. A very good 2nd split. What is the 3rd split going to give us? Coming across the line in 4th position. Okay, we can do something with that. Let's have a look at the standings then. Who is our rival? Looks like it is Jon Magnussen in 3rd position. So the car in front of us, actually, all we need to do is beat them, I'm imagining. And we have the championship in the bag. So here we go, starting in 4th, in front of Benjamin Webb. And behind Magnussen, more importantly, going up the inside into turn 1. Just going to throw it up there. Oh, what an absolute yeet. And we make contact with old Giuseppe as well. Wow, what a first turn move there. Never seen anything like it before in your life. Where's the SR downs? Where's the penalties? I hear you cry, Gran Turismo Sport players. There are some, and don't you worry, they are coming, but not for any contact. I haven't found out that you can get penalties from any contact yet. It's just cutting corners, to my knowledge. Maybe you can tell me differently in the comments section below. But coming out of the final corner then and onto the start finish straight, we are in that slipstream. Slipstream is a thing in this game. I know we're always talking about what sim related aspects are in the game. Yes, there is some slipstream there as we go for an almighty yeet up the inside, but he manages to hold it there. Can we go up the inside again? No, we're just going to have to sit behind him. A very well defended move from him. He's going to run a little bit wide as we come through this right-hander. And we're going to go up the inside and into first position. He tries to fight it a little bit there. Little sparks are flying, but Raving is racing. And this is how the end of the race is going to be decided. Coming across the line in first position, old Magnussen down there in fourth. First place, baby. First place. But then I noticed this. The event, TC-2 Asia, we finished in second. Unbelievable. And look who it is. It's old Giuseppe Romano in first position. He bloody picked us to that first place. So we go again. Back to the hot lap for race number 1, and we are in third position this time. And you may notice as well, we've gone from the Ford to the Volkswagen. I actually did that accidentally, but we're in the VW GTI now. So let's see what we can do. Obviously, we want to do better than we did last time. I think we finished in third position in the Ford, but managing to start from third at the start of the race is obviously very, very good. So up the inside of Davi Azevedo there. He was the one who did a couple of rolls in that first race. And we're just going to cut the corner here. And it just says, so this is the first time we've seen this, track limits exceeded. And stewards are going to inquire into that. So all we can do is just get our head down and figure out the rest of the race. This is what I really like about the penalty system in this game. Yes, you could compare it to Gran Turismo Sport. We all know how much, well, everybody hates the penalty system in that game. But this is very simple. You cut a corner, you may or may not get a penalty. I don't really know how the game decides whether or not you should get a penalty, because I have got those track warnings before and not gotten a penalty. But are we going to get one in this race? Ooh, you know, the thumbnail and the title would suggest that we are going to get one. But managing to hold it around the outside of Giuseppe there, we are in first place, and this is how the race is going to finish. Managing to pull out a nice little gap to Giuseppe behind us across the line. Instead of first place, we're going to get fifth place. So that cut actually got us a 2-second penalty that demotes us all the way down to fifth. And we can see there the following penalties have been applied. 2-second penalty. Man, that hurts. We go again.
Looks like the race is about to start.
And here we go then. Once again, let's see if we can keep it clean. Obviously behind Davi and Giuseppe once again. Up into turn number 1. Can we go for the same move on the Ford driver there? Yep, just up the inside. A little bit of sparks flying. Raving is racing. Wonder how many times I'm going to say that over the course of this game, this Let's Play. And now we are trying to catch up with Giuseppe, making sure we don't cut that corner too much, and making sure we don't get a penalty because of that cut. So we don't, and we are firmly behind Giuseppe in front now, coming around the final corner. It always seemed that I was faster than the AI on this corner if I got it right, and I just sort of planted my foot through it in fifth gear. I could get a nice run onto the start finish straight, and we are going to look up the inside of Giuseppe there. Oh, I think we turn into each other there. I turn over towards him, but he does actually turn into me. So I think the AI are pretty crafty in this game, but that's how it's going to finish. No penalties and a first place, nice and clean. Well, as clean as racing goes in touring car standards, I guess. And on to race number 2 at the track, which I'm just not going to try and pronounce again. Coming across the line on our hot lap for second place. The first time we did it, we started in fourth, so that is an improvement. And look at that, we have the rival marker on top of old Giuseppe in front of us. What can we do in this race? We just need to beat him to win this race. We get a nice bump in the back from Davi there. I hope that's not going to continue, but we do get out of it okay after that slight bit of contact between us. And Giuseppe once again slow out of that corner. I'm not sure if we made contact or not, but we sit behind him. Can we get a nice run through the sweeping S's here, maybe into that slipstream for the start finish straight? Breaking nice and late into the hairpin here, and we're just going to see Davi once again coming in and making contact again. Davi, what are you doing? He's not even on the same team as Giuseppe, so there's no reason for him to be going aggressive as he is. But look at that gap which has opened up between us and Giuseppe again. Just going to go in here. Oh, and track limits exceeded once again. Are we going to get slapped on the wrist at the end of this race like we did the other one? And the answer is yes. Yes, we did, but we only went down to third. But that's not going to be enough to take the championship win. You can see there just on the right that it does say second in the event. So we've got to go again. We have to beat old Giuseppe Romano in front of us. We have to beat him to get that gold. We are going to get gold in everything in this game. You mark my words. Up the inside of Giuseppe then. He's going to hold it around the outside. Nice bit of tyre smoke there from the spinning tyres. But he's going to go a little bit wide there. We're going to go up the inside and cut across him into the right-hander. And that's going to be us up into first position. Unfortunately for us, that is how it is going to stay until the end of the race. So coming across the line then to finish in first, ahead of Giuseppe, to take the championship. That was a difficult championship. I think we made it a little bit harder for ourselves by, well, you know, accidentally cutting corners. But that's going to be it. Another gold trophy for the cabinet. There you go, Giuseppe. Take your place in second, you little bitch. Anyway, I didn't say that. Family-friendly content and all that. We're going to go down to the invitational section at the bottom and click on the classic mini trophy around San Francisco. Look at this little orange thing. I will say it was a lot of fun to drive, and you know what? It does have that little like whirring sound that Mini Coopers do have. It's fantastic. I will say that the audio in this game is pretty darn good. I'm just enjoying the game in general. I've played probably around 4 hours, let's say. We played a little bit on stream before the stream quality went to shit and I had to stop it. But, you know, we've done, what, 2 championships here. This is an invitational event, so it's a singular event. And I'm still absolutely loving it. You know, the introduction was really cool as well. We got to drive a couple of different cars as well. So I'm really looking forward to seeing what the rest of the game has to offer. Coming across the line then on our hot lap, what are we going to set? Well, we're going to set a first position, that's for damn sure, in the little orange Mini Cooper machine. And looking at the standings there, we are actually, well, we're quite, I was going to say quite far ahead of the car in front, but it's only a couple of tenths. But apart from a little turn 1 and turn 2 bump from old Sari behind us, there we go, a little tap in the side there. You want another one? There we go, have another one. And that is going to be all the action in this race as we come over the line a couple of laps later. 4 laps this one, actually the longest race we've ever done on this game. In first position, a nice little bonus 10% as well because we are that VIP. But I hope you enjoyed this video today. We had 2 different races in the championship which we had to work a little bit hard for, and then obviously this invitational event as well. So thank you so much for watching, liking and subscribing. Thank you to the channel members for doing what you do, and we'll see you in the next one.